start the recording. Alright.
Let me at least look
You're in a
at
hoodie.
it before I try to look nice.
Anyways, so this is session 2 with
A hot.
with 2 of our other players. It was supposed to have a third, but he is currently, we believe, busy doing other things of Rising Monarchs. So this is 2 of our other players, Castle and Ganta. Castle is my boyfriend.
Hello.
And Ganta is a very good friend of ours. Also dating another one of our players, Oz, who you will meet later on. Yes, if you're wondering, everyone is a respective person from a respective kingdom. We'll get into that later on. So you two have arrived. Evidently, Waterboy has not. The person you affectionately call Waterboy has not made it quite yet. You figure he got probably stuck with some pirates or something, held up. But you two have arrived in Zinmoria.
Okay. That's right. Just typical. Just this sort of thing. Waterboy. How much you want to? How much you want to bet us another bit of pirates?
I'll bet you a gold piece that it's more to pirates.
All right. Speaking of gold, okay, you can. I don't know what it was. Because you got that. You got the scroll, right? The one that told you that we were supposed to go on this big quest or something.
Yes, comrade.
Right,
I got the
right,
scroll.
right. Before we rudely continue, I should probably introduce my character at the very least. His name is Bruga Tersay, and unlike many other members of this party, he is not royalty. He is a baron. He has been sent totally because he's expendable. And then here is my technically very long distant related cousin.
Hello, comrades. My name is Seymour, and I don't have a last name, but I am a
You're a duke.
duke from the Commerce Kingdom.
Yeah.
This is my distant cousin, and this is the water boy is a distant cousin.
Yeah. Yeah, but Waterboy's in here. He's probably off murdering pirates. It's like his favorite thing to do.
He knows what he does.
And if you guys would like to somewhat
so-
describe at least from
okay,
the
so I
waist
got this-
up what you guys
right.
look like for the audience.
Okay, mottled gray. So my character has rather mottled gray skin, very like brown eyes, and he seems to have little burn marks, pinpricks, and just all sorts of little scars and little signs of what he likes to do in life, which in this case is just make stuff.
My guy. Oh, sorry, you're so good. Okay. My guy from the waist up. Similar skin tone to him, with the grayish. Not as many scars
Yeah,
on
no,
his
I'm done.
arms from him being a duke, but he wears normal. Some would consider common clothes or lower noble class clothing. He's got these gem colored, like greenish red eyes with it's kind of like brown into like silver end hair.
Okay.
Oh, right, mine's bald. No hair to speak of.
Also, what are you wearing?
He's currently wearing what could only be described as like brown overalls with like a blue shirt. He's not exactly one to be, he's obviously of one who works with his hands, so he's not exactly the noble type when it comes to like dressing up and looking nice. That being said, doesn't stop him from making things that look nice. He's just not very good at looking nice himself.
Okay, fair enough. So you guys are walking into town, and you guys notice there's an eclectic of all types of people, and all types of buildings, and as you guys are walking along, you guys happen to see some Gothic buildings off one direction. You guys see, some, of course, some medieval buildings, some steampunk-lookish buildings, some down some other way. You guys see some what I guess look are religious buildings. The scroll did say something about the hawk's egg or inn or something or another.
You know anything about this? I'm not particularly certain where this is. You know me, I don't exactly leave my barony very often.
Yeah, comrade. I believe if we ask around, you can find it. No
Right.
general area, but not direct path directions to.
Naturally, alright. Okay. Hey, you're the one who's better at talking to people. Very
Yes.
good at that sort of thing.
He pats him on the back. Just yes, comrade. I will ask. I would like to walk up to one of the guards or
Okay.
one of the townspeople and ask for directions to the Hawk and Egg Inn.
Okay. So you said you wanted to find a guard. So you happen to walk up to
A guard, someone passed back.
Yeah, so you walk up to one of these guardsmen who seems to be outfitted in leather and some leather and some chainmail garb. Pretty standard wear, it seems. And he seems to have like a pole arm of some type, and he has this helmet, like it's not just off; it seems to be affixed to his one shoulder. And
Okay.
he, at least as you like walk up to his side, his side profile is definitely a dude. That is until you get close to him, and then you realize, oh, no, that's a chick. Because of their walk.
Mm-hmm.
And their hips.
Excuse me, madam.
Oh, yes. Hello. How may I help you? And as they turn to face you, their face, it has a very V-shape to it. And they have, and they have a very almost pointed nose. And their hair is up, and and their hair is up in this very big, poofy, bright pink ponytail. And they go, oh.
Like her style.
And she seems to have almost 7-inch fingernails that are bright pink as well. And she goes, oh, yes.
Well,
how can I help you?
I was hoping you could show us, give us directions to the Hawk and Egg Inn. We were sent here on an assignment, and not familiar with the area.
We're not exactly from around here, so you can tell.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Don't worry. It sometimes refers to as the Hawk's Egg or the Hawk's Inn or the Hawk's Tavern. It's okay. It's all one combined place run by a lovely family. Anyways, it's in the center of town, next to all the outdoor seating and the lovely park that we have. And you just can't miss it. It's run by a lovely family, the Graysons. You'll love them, just as you love our town. And please, don't do any crime. We'd hate to have to arrest people, That's just a horrible thing to have to do. And I'd hate to break my
What
freshly done
happens to
nails.
what happens to the people who get
I said it's
it-
not, I don't think it's worth asking that question.
Yes.
I think he just kind of nods as he like starts pushing him out of the way. He's like, all right, I
Well, thank you for the
appreciate it. Thank you very
directions.
much.
Thank you.
As they're walking away, he's like, look, I'm sorry, cousin. I don't exactly appreciate having to like knock people out of the way like that, but the way that she tried to convince us that this town is amazing is a bit off-putting.
No, I agree, comrade. I'm intrigued to see what's going on with this city, because I'm not noticing any not well off areas.
I noticed that too. I didn't want to say anything, but also look, we have a mission to accomplish. We have things we need to gather. There's a reason why we tried to
Yes,
come
sorry,
early.
comrade.
And you guys
Let's-
have
let's-
noticed,
let's
as
get
you guys
to
have
the
been
end.
walking through, you guys have noticed no slums. There are no slum districts at all.
I'm going to be taking a very close look at our food when we eat it, I swear.
That is very fair. I'm uneasy about this area. I like it because there's no. They seem to be
Look,
treating the commoners well, but it's a little bit off-putting that there's no slum/poor area. Because
this place reminds me a lot of the upper echelons. It's like a camp up there. And he just kind of shivers.
yes, cousin, you're right.
Okay. I'm assuming we make it to the
Yeah, you guys make it to the center area.
thing with relative ease now that
Yeah,
we've been
yeah.
given some.
And the center
Okay.
of the city kind of opens up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so our other player will be here shortly. He is on his way home. He was with family.
Yeah,
That's what I figured. I
he's fine.
called it. Excuse me. Any hoosers.
So you guys make it to the center, which has a bunch of open seating and a lovely lovely greenery and a park and wonderfulness. And you guys see what you do realize is the hawk's nest, and you see 3 giant what looks like hawk eggs, and one says baths above it, one says inn above it, and one says tavern. And above all 3 of those it says hawk, and below it, the inn area, it says nest. You can guess how it got the name.
I see why people would call it.
I honestly thought they were kidding when they called it the Hawk's egg thing, but I think the name doesn't quite do it justice.
I would agree.
He kind of walks over and he's like, he kind of like tries to catch the lady's attention. Excuse me, sorry, we've come here for a meeting of some sort. We've got some people we need to meet up with.
So you go in the inn.
Gods, what was it? Right, he's
You
like,
go in the inn
hammer up
door.
off. What was the damn guy's name?
So again, you
A
guys
very
get
complicated name.
So you guys again go in the inn door and get met with the overwhelming smell of lovely breakfast food and the incense and bath aroma at the same time. As soon as you open the inn door.
I knew skipping breakfast was a bad idea.
I told you had time to eat, comrade. You should have had something.
Look. I was like, look, that's what you messaged me this morning, and he holds out the book, like kind of like wagging it, and like in front of his face. He's like, boy, let me tell you what, that guy that picked me up on the carriage, he was a real piece of work. I tell you what.
I'll keep that in mind for next time. I'll send someone more respectful.
It wasn't your fault. It was the upper. It was actually your guy was stopped at the gate. They sent in someone from within from within the kingdom. You know who Berkeley is.
God damn it, Uncle.
Okay. No, it wasn't Dad's fault. You know it wasn't Dad's fault. Anyway, he's gonna walk in
Yeah,
and
you
he's
guys
going to
walk
try to
in,
repeat
and
himself.
yeah. So you guys walk in, and you guys walk up to this lovely hawk lady, and she. You guys have already heard the description because you guys sat in on the first mini session, and she looks at you guys and she goes, "Oh, hello there. You two look wonderful. Do you guys need the rooms with extra large accommodations?"
Miss, I don't appreciate you lying to our faces. I know we're not exactly, lookers, but
No,
we're
no.
here for a meeting with Mr. He looks over. What was the name? I can't pronounce it. I couldn't read it
He
very
pulls
well.
up the scroll to like double check the name and read it out.
Okay.
It's Jahala, I think it was.
Yes. So, anyways, and she goes, "Oh, perfect. Ah, yes, Mr. Jahala. Anyways, not a problem. You guys you guys will need to be in the tavern at 3 o'clock. I mean, sorry, at noon. And that is held by my husband. Just ask for Mr. Grayson. That's my husband. He's a lovely man. We've been married for like 20 years. He's great. But, no, I mean for your accommodations for when you sleep, silly."
He kind of looks between them. Um,
Yeah.
You think Waterboy's gonna want to share a room?
No, he will not want to share a room.
Okay. So, yeah. Do you want to share a room? I know
I
you
don't
know.
mind.
Okay, and you know I snore, right?
I don't care. Comrade, we've grown up together, comrade. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine. I feel like at this point, like we have a rather peeved third member coming into the hawk nest.
Yes. So at this
He's annoyed.
point,
He's annoyed that we left without him.
so at this point, Damon, you have made
Hello.
your way through Zamora by asking some questions, I will say. And finding your way to the Hawk's Nest bathhouse slash inn slash tavern.
Whatever the fuck you want to call.
And it is in the center of town. You come into the inn area where your two cousins, fairly distant cousins, are. You open the door. You are met with a lovely aroma of breakfast foods and lovely incense and bath aromas that meet you right smack in the face as you see your cousins talking to a lovely hawk lady. A lovely harpy lady, and talking about accommodations and who they're supposed to meet up with. And Damon, if you would like to describe for the viewers what exactly your character looks like, at least from the waist up.
Damon, buddy.
Oh, he died.
Oh, he disappeared.
He's dead.
That is
He's
our third
driving.
player.
I think he was driving or something.
Like,
If he gets.
boy.
Are you still there?
He's back. He's alive, supposedly.
Damon, are you alive?
Damon.
Oh,
Damon. Florida man.
Damon. Water boy.
There you
Hi.
go.
Are you with us?
sorry, I was leaving my.
You're
Yeah, I
fine.
said, give me a minute. I'm leaving my parents' house, and then y'all continued. And I was like, well, I ain't gonna hear shit because I'm gonna disconnect, and then
Oh, it's okay. I can do it again.
That's fair.
I heard something about breakfast, and that was it.
Okay, so you
Man's got his priorities straight.
uh so you receive a lovely aroma of breakfast smells, mixed and then a lovely aroma of incense and bath smells that hit your face right at the same time as you open the door to the Hawk's Nest Inn, and then you see. So this might be a little overwhelming. As you see your two very distant cousins talking to a harpy lady at the counter. And would you also, before you go into your interaction, please describe what your character looks like, at least from the waist up, for the lovely viewing audience.
Don't worry, we'll have art of all these people soon.
I mean, I have the picture, but that was kind of different. But despite him already having an actual shell, he does actually wear clothes. The shell that can be seen would be around his neck, so a normal shirt would not fit this guy. It'd be more like a tunic in a way, or like a poncho, in all honesty, because of simple how the neck fits. But the areas that are uncovered is a sort of almost darkish blue shell. When you get up to his face, it does have that sort of crabbish, kind of spider-like mouth.
The mandibles.
Yeah, kind of like the little mandibles. You have the little mandibles and little clicking parts, but that's covered by a little mask that just kind of hides it for the general public, so they don't have to see that, because a lot of people are terrified of that. He does understand that not everybody is willing to look at people like him. He does not have claws, despite the fact of pictures I have found. He has normal hands. They are a lot more carapaced, and they look a lot more muscular. They're almost like crushing. They still have like the claw pincers at the very end instead of normal nails. They look like if somebody took claws and turned them into hands.
Okay.
Besides that, he wears he's pretty much a majority of him is blue, but what he is wearing currently is almost a greenish silk that kind of drapes over him and just kind of hangs there. Be very loose-fitting clothes and very light clothes. Something that would be what this world would consider water clothes in any sort of fashion.
Very nice.
On his back, on his back there is a pike. It is pretty much just out in the open that he carries it on his back in a sling that he's able to draw in quick motion.
And
what else did I write down? The only other thing is his eyes. His eyes are a lightish purple.
very nice.
That's pretty much it.
And you happen to see your two distant cousins there at the counter. They didn't wait for you at the gate because you were running a little behind because you were fighting off some last-minute pirates.
My immediate question, are they drinking anything at the current moment?
No.
Nope.
No.
Dang it.
No, they are currently just
All right.
We know
interacting
better
We were
than
with...
talking
that.
to the receptionist.
No, currently they are interacting with a harpy lady, it seems, talking about something about accommodations and about who they're supposedly meeting with, is what you've caught as you've now recovered from the overwhelming scent.
Are they sitting on stools or are they just standing there?
They're just standing there.
Standing. Definitely
Standing.
standing.
Dang it, I wanted to kick your legs out, but fine. I'll walk over.
I mean, if there's anyone's legs you could probably kick at, it's probably Bruga's. As between the three of us, I think he has the lowest,
Perception.
Yeah, he's got the
Yeah,
he's got the
people.
low sense of observation. After all, he does focus more on crafting than he does on absolutely anything else.
Surprisingly enough, as he walks, he's actually very quiet due to the simple way that how his shell works.
That's
Um,
not scary.
it's one of the skills I gave him because I was like, huh, he probably sneaks up on pirates all the time. He might as well have a good sneak skill. He's been
Sounds
training
about
for a
right.
long time to do ambushes and things of that nature. Um, so he'd walk up to them. He'd kind of just sit there, and he'd put a finger pretty much up above his face while he's standing behind them to tell the Harpy woman not to, say anything.
Okay. So
He's just gonna listen to the conversation until they notice him, pretty much.
okay. She'll go. So
Do I notice that? Can I roast perception for a distinct smell?
yes,
He
yes,
would smell like the sea.
yeah. Okay.
I distinctly not.
All right, am I rolling against him? What
Uh,
am I rolling?
I don't think you can roll against me smelling smelling the ocean coming off of you.
Yeah.
Why not?
no, that's something you can't
How
roll
would you-
against.
All right,
24.
Okay, so you can smell the sea. There's definitely, distinctly, it's not the bath.
Like-
It's not the bath.
I just
Boy.
turn around, looking around, I'm
What-
like, this bastard
what is-
is somewhere. We're not close enough to the ocean for this shit. Where's this bastard?
What is it? What do you smell something?
He's directly behind you.
I
by
turn
the way.
around, just. I'm just. Took you long enough, cousin. And turn it. There you go.
Hi, Fred.
No.
Well, good to see you, water boy. It's good to see you.
About time you made it, water boy. We didn't want to wait while you kept slaughtering pirates, so we just came in. Kind of just
I
wait.
told you to wait. It would have taken me only 2 minutes to finish them, but yet you all decide to go talk to this nice-looking harpy.
I mean, look, the harpy's nice, but look, we'll explain later. We've got a lot of things we have to do. Did you bring the extra gold, or did you already spend that?
Unlike you two, I actually know how to manage my money and not
No,
just spend it
no.
on pretty girls.
No, I
Hey,
have
we
managed my
didn't-
money. I even spent
Yeah,
any.
we haven't spent it either. Remember, we made the deal that we were going to look for a cart seller so that we could actually have proper things to, you can loot everything you want, you can sell shit, and I can make stuff. We've made this distinction.
Fine. I assume you two want me to board you.
No, we don't. Oh, he looks over. This is our third member. I was going to mention he'll probably want his own room. Last time we shared a room, I snored and he blocked my nose.
Oh, would you prefer a specifically water room?
That's a tad racist, ain't it?
Well, I mean, I can give him a non-water room, but I figure that might be a little
Any room's
dry and not, healthy for his skin.
Please
I,
wait.
I appreciate your worry, my dear. I will gladly take the water.
Wonderful. I will just let your lovely patron know about what rooms you would prefer, and they will take care of it completely. And and if I meet any of your other lovely noble people, I'll know just what to put down for their rooms too. Now, make sure to be tavern room number 3. If you need to write that down, and just ask my husband, Mr. Grayson. He's the big dragonborn in the tavern that runs it. You can't miss him. He's behind the stone counter. He's lovely. Been with him for 20 years, and our kids run the baths.
Thank you, madam.
At least they have a bath.
Oh yes, the
Why,
baths
let's
are right
only
next
until they didn't give
door.
it.
And of course, they're included for your stay.
Well, we've got a lot of work to do. Looks around. Fellas, we off to the market then?
Windmills?
Why not?
What?
I said, why not?
Okay. So,
Alright.
obviously, they all just kind of
Yeah.
skitter out of the Hawk's Inn,
The Hawk's Nest, yes.
and this time, Bruga decides to take point as
Okay.
he's going to walk up to a guard. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Can you tell me where the general shops and whatnot are? I've got quite a bit of supplies I need to get my hands on, and not a lot of time to browse.
Okay, so you walk up to a guard. First thing you walk up to
Yes.
is of shorter stature. And looks up to you. They are wearing very dark garb. And they seem to have
Mhm.
2 axes at their side. They almost look like a child to you because of how short
Mhm.
they are. They look up to you and they go,
Okay.
Where's the pole?
You want to know where the markets are? You must be new in town.
Sorry. Oh, I mean, I know, I think he's been here once or twice, but, I'm specifically looking for the cart merchant. The one that sells, like the stables and whatnot.
Oh,
Things like that
carts
nature.
and horses and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. You must be some. Okay, not to worry. You're gonna go down to Henry's reliable stable hands. They'll set you right up with whatever
Right.
you need, and
That's right.
that should be the best place for you to go. You could go to Isabella's extravagant stables, but they're a tad expensive, and they're on the other side of town. The closer one is Henry's.
No. We're looking for reliable. We're not looking for extravagant or expensive.
Okay, then yeah, you'll want to go to Henry's. Henry's is on the non-expensive side of town, and everything's reliable on Henry's side. Isabella's is the expensive side of town.
Oh, that's understandable. Okay, I'll appreciate it.
Of course.
And so he starts to make his way there, and
I follow him.
Okay.
And as he's going, he turns to Waterboy and goes, "Hey, okay, so me and Seymour have been talking about this, but are we the only ones that think it's kind of weird that there's not slums here? Like, it's a normal thing to have a slums in the city, right? Or am I crazy?"
Usually there's about a slums, maybe 1 or 2. But, I mean, this is one of the major trade cities. They probably have shooed them all out.
Right. Okay, that's what I'm hoping, is that they just kind of shooed them off. And then, I don't know, I feel nervous about it for some reason. Maybe it's because, I'm just a baron. I've only recently come into nobility. I feel like I'm missing something.
You guys pass by the
In fairness,
Gothic area as you guys are walking down towards Henry's. You guys pass by the Gothic area, and you guys happen to, I will say, it's very hard to miss the one white building on the very edge of the Gothic area.
That looks important. We might want to come back to that later, but first, cots. Anyway, you were saying?
Hey, I mean, in all honesty, this is your thing for the cart. I'll just give you half my gold. You can take it and go get yourself a cart. I'm gonna go look at that building. I'm curious.
All right. Hey, let us know if it's anything important. Let us know if it's anything important.
I have the messenger thing. I'll send it off when I meet you.
Yeah, you got the snail, right? You don't have the book.
He pulls out the snail from his pocket. Yeah, I never leave without either of these. Or
All
both
right.
of them,
Okay.
rather.
Cool. Okay. All right. Great. And so they kind of split. Two of them go towards the carts.
Yeah.
I have a real quick question.
Yes.
How tall are you two? Because I haven't actually heard how tall you two are.
So I've decided to make mine 8 something. I have to look at the actual number I put down. I'm like 8'2".
Okay. Okay, so I'm just an inch taller than you. That's really funny.
I'm at
And then I
9
know
feet.
I was gonna say Gaunt is the tallest probably because
I'm at
I
9
know
feet.
he's supposed to be taller than me.
The only reason I'm smaller is just because I am on land. Once I get in the water, I get bigger.
You absorb water and get taller.
Bru's a sponge.
It's
He's one of those dinosaur capsules.
No, it's the added effect of what happens when you take sea creatures that are usually gigantic in the water and pull them out onto the ocean, out on the floor.
Sounds about
It's
right.
the air compressor. It's the air pressure difference that makes me smaller.
Does that mean in the water you're like 10 feet tall or something?
Back in the water, I'm about 9.
Okay.
So me and you are about the same height.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Alright.
yes, 2 giants go one way, the other giant goes elsewhere.
Yes. The cart's going to be a little bit easier to deal with than what might happen at Mr. C's house.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's Mr. C's house. Yeah, that's Mr. C's house.
I mean, I knew that. I knew that from context, but my character doesn't know that, so it's like,
Ditto.
Anyways,
you
I
have to act dumb.
So you two head on to the Henry's reliable carts. And this, it looks like a pretty middle class, almost, I want to say steampunk area of the town. And you realize that the guard sent you away from the religious area of the town. And evidently Isabella's is towards the religious area of town.
I appreciate that the guard appeared to send us away from the more expensive and the extravagant religious area.
Well, I mean, outside of the hammer, I don't exactly worship a god, but
Oi.
But, so, you guys,
anyway,
Henry's is pretty easy to distinguish. You see about 4 or 5 horses stabled there. You guys see some carts. You guys see a couple of stable hands working. And it literally says Henry's Reliable Carts. And at the very bottom, it has "and horses" added on. Looks like the carts was the original business, and now he's added horses. And most of the building is the horses, and then you see carts lined up, and then there is one small part of the building that is actually, you guess, where he does the actual business of taking money and, giving money if he has to sell it, if he buys things. Yeah, where he does all the management. And you guys walk in.
All that jazz.
Yeah, and you guys, I guess, walk in that door.
Okay.
Walking in that door, which is like a brass door.
Okay.
With some like gears and stuff on it. You guys open it, and the man behind it is to call him a dwarf would be an interesting term, as Henry is a dwarf with half of his face missing because half of his face is just gears.
Oh. Cool. Steampunk cybernetics. That's dope.
Very interesting.
And he looks up from his
No.
from his very like brass book, and he closes it, and he goes, "Oh, hello there. You must be here for either carts, horses, or both. How can I be of service?"
Oh, so see here, we're on a very important those are words you use, assignment.
Assignment, correct.
Right. We're looking for we're potentially looking for a couple of how many cards do you want to get? Because I think two's enough. Yeah?
Ideally, two, yes.
Two
On
cards
top
and
of the one that's being provided, two should be enough.
right, because you know that's one's for passengers.
Yep.
Yeah, we would like two cargo carts and potentially in one convoy and a strong enough animal to pull it.
So, just one animal.
Well, no, it's obviously not. That would be overkill. But he then he walks up. Is there like
Yeah.
debris or like stuff on the table?
Yeah.
So he grabs like two larger objects,
Yeah.
right? He's like, I want like a caravan convoy like this, and then it's only pulled by one set of animals.
Oh, okay. So, you want the two carts connected.
Right.
Okay.
Unless, do you have a special on an extra long one? It's just, we're expecting to be carrying quite a bit.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let me look at the carts that I have, what I can work up, and let me look at the horses I have. Just give me a couple
Right.
moments. Alright? And he steps out from behind the
That's
counter.
good.
And very much his upper half, from what you can see at the counter, very much dwarf. Dwarf arms, dwarf stocky upper body, dwarf face. He walks out,
Right.
and his legs are also steampunk cybernetics, you notice. You don't know if they were injured and he had to get replacements, or what, but he walks out.
Right.
So he ends up standing counter height. Because he doesn't need a stool.
Okay.
And he walks out, and you guys are left to your own devices as he's walking and dealing with stuff. And figuring out like, what he can figure out for you guys, if you guys wanted to have your own thoughts about Henry.
I find this cybernetics to be interesting. Is that something that thought that your uncle is working on, or that the kingdom is working on?
I mean, I've heard of some things, but to put it bluntly, they're not exactly things that make a country look good. He kind of thinks about it for a moment longer. You say some upper echelon nobles have been caught for experimenting on people. I'm almost afraid to ask if he's one of the victims, or maybe if he's actually someone that's benefited from the experiments.
Do you mean from what it looks like he's benefited quite profitably from it?
Yes, but if there's anything I know about a dwarf is that they don't go through that willingly or easily.
This is true.
I'm not saying that he's a victim necessarily, but there's a high chance that he didn't exactly consent
also
to
the
being
possibility
changed like that.
he was incredibly injured, that this was a way that he could still provide.
Well, that's kind of the very awkward part, since I'm not So I can't just assume.
Duh. This is
Um,
the
Yeah, he can't. They kind of look around. They do kind of look around to see if, like, what else is around. Maybe they need
Yeah.
not necessarily to like snoop to see if they can get more clues about, like, the guy's origins, but more of just like if they're genuinely interested in, like, you
Genuinely
know
interested
what
in
kind
May.
of
Yeah. Roll me perception checks.
yeah. Oh shit!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I don't have a high one of those.
I do.
You certainly do.
I do. I have a plus. I do. I got a +8.
I think I do have. I think I have the skill, which might make up for it, but for the
I
most
got a
part, I'm not.
27.
Dear Lord in heaven. Okay.
I got a 19 +8. Let's go.
Okay. I'm already not enthusiastic about my rolls. Oh boy. I got a natural 20, which makes it a 25. I don't like this. The luck is gonna come back to bite me. The luck is gonna come back to bite me.
Okay.
That might have something to do with the fact that I'm using my metal dice, which I haven't used in a while.
All
Like,
right.
finally, we're being used again. Masters returned.
Pretty much.
All right. So what were both of your total scores?
27.
25.
Okay. So you guys are looking around.
His was a crit.
Yes. So you guys are looking around, and you guys notice there are bits of scraps and stuff that Henry hasn't yet picked up. Probably he's been busy. You guess.
Mm-hmm.
But and he also did leave his book out. He didn't put it away. He just closed it.
Okay. What book is it?
It was the book he was. It was the iron book that he was doing stuff in before you guys entered. It was that brass book. Sorry, the brass book that he was doing stuff in. Before you guys entered. But as you guys are looking around, you guys notice that there are some boxes around, general storekeeping stuff around. You guys do see some plans behind the counter of stuff that he's working on. He has like blueprints and stuff of ideas, of things, make carts.
Ideas for what?
For better carts.
Carts.
You guys, with both of your perceptions, you guys see he has an idea for what looks like a almost steampunk horse. He hasn't evidently made it yet, but he has ideas for it.
I mean, I mean, that's interesting. I mean, I've heard of someone using a horseless cart, but I heard someone already patented it. Only the upper echelon are allowed to use such a thing. I don't have those around here.
Hey, what do you call it? A automaton?
Yes, it's an automaton. It's an automaton horse. Which, I mean, once again, it's an interesting concept. I don't know if I'd ever ride one, but...
What if you want using it for riding? What if you're using it to pull the cart? This metal, you would have a much stronger for heavier loads.
Not necessarily. Taking care of a living horse is, in theory, easier, but there is the concept that in a pinch, if we were to have to run away somewhere, a not scared automaton would be much more, I can't write the right word, efficient. Yeah, it's efficient. It'd be much more efficient.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, these are pretty solid plans. If any lesser man would have taken these and run off with the idea.
Probably. I mean, what was he writing in that book that when we came in, though? Eh?
I don't know. He's gonna try to like lean his head over to see if he can see what it said.
Yeah. So you lean over to see what the book says, and it says, "What languages do you speak?"
Oh dear, giant common and giant common dwarven.
Okay.
Hmm.
Giant common and dwarven. Okay, it is partially in dwarven. What you can read says experiments.
Okay. Oh, oh dear.
Yeah. What is it?
Uh, Seymour, what other languages do you know? Just out of curiosity.
I know, I know all of them. The majority of the major languages that are spoken. So that's like the language of the common giant, Dwarvish, Elvish.
He's going to did you come take a look at this? I can only read one word really, but the one word I can read is very concerning.
Seymour will bend over and take a look at the book.
Okay. It reads, it has the name of your full kingdom.
Berkeley?
Yes. Experiments.
The crafting kingdom of Berkeley. It's like, wait, oh shit. That's not good.
What do you mean?
Did I not tell you that some of the dukes have been caught for doing illegal experiments? I don't know what experiments are there.
Well, we can either ask him or we can look through it.
Yeah. How about you ask? I don't know. Cause you can read it. I can't read it as well as you can.
Sure, I'll ask him about it. He left it. Evidently, he's not trying to hide it, or he expects people not to be able to read it.
I mean, it's possible that he might have done that for himself, which is fine. But like,
Yes,
I'm concerned.
So,
Like they're just kind of going back and forth, like because they're very circle logic whenever they start to argue.
so as you guys are circle logicking this back, Henry comes back and he goes, "All right, I do have one, and I mean this, one long cart left."
Right. Okay. What about the horse? Horses.
Well, it would be 2 horses to pull the long cart. It normally takes at least 2 horses to pull it. And I do have 2 good sturdy horses that can pull the long cart.
Right. He kind of looks over at Seymour and what about automaton horses?
Oh,
He he tries to make it very obvious that he's seeing what's around.
As for, and he gets really like close to the table and close to like you guys. As for the automaton horse, I would have to meet you at the end of town for that.
Mm. He kind of like he's looking at Seymour as if like, should I press? Should you press? Like, who should continue the next part of the conversation? Like,
Seymour's gonna look. Seymour's gonna meet your gaze and give you the notion of this is stuff outside of my territory. You should be the one pressing it for the automaton specifically.
he then kind of like does a mild shake of his head and like gestures towards the book.
Oh, I have a question for you, by the way.
Of course.
As we were looking around your shop, we noticed the book you were reading. I was wondering why it says the experiments on it.
Oh, it's just something about my past. It's nothing important.
I'm rolling insight.
I can
Like,
I,
it's
I
not that I
can
think
read
he's.
the book.
It's not that he's. It's not that I think he's lying, but like, I want to know exactly like what he's hiding, which part of his past.
I'm like looking at him. Just I can read what the book says. I know it's from the crafting kingdom. It's from his kingdom. He's from there.
He nods.
Oh,
Morek.
again, it's just part of my past. I'm generally over most of it by now. Yeah, he is definitely.
Well.
Let's see. Let's see here. Let us see. Okay. He seems a little bit cagey about what is in the book.
But can I tell whether or not it's guilt or is it guilt or shame?
It seems to be more
'Cause,
shame.
like,
It's not
guilt-
guilt.
Fear.
It's
Okay.
yeah. It's not. Yeah.
He
It's
kind of takes a deep breath, feeling a little bit more sure about himself. He says, "Look, it's not that I want to pry necessarily, but recently there's been a bit of a what's the word here?
Right.
Recently there's been a bit of a sting on the concept of illegal experimentations amongst the upper echelon of Berkeley. I got a part of it myself, but it was so bad that even us lower nobles heard about it. It is working nobles. So I wanted to reach out and extend my condolences and apologize for whatever it is that my country might have done.
well, I thank you. Then, like I said, I'm still, dealing with it as, you can see. I've made a life for myself here.
He
But,
gestures as I can scroll over.
but, yes. I've at least made a good business for myself.
No, well, it seems like you did, especially if you've only got one long cart left.
Yes.
Though, perhaps may I interest you in an offer? As I understand it, you have your plans for the automaton horse is quite solid, but it seems to be untested. Perhaps in exchange for some notes. Like, I'm not taking any credit. Believe me, I'm not a duke. I'm actually a baron. Baron Bruga's. But he's a duke of the Commerce Kingdom. He's one of the weird ones that's actually buying into the whole, giving things to the common people thing. It's a great concept, but perhaps in exchange for some notes and a bit of insight, he'll still pay for the materials and whatnot. But maybe we could do an exchange of services. I provide insight as to how your horse went, and in exchange, you give me the horse at a cheaper price.
I can certainly, do that. That would be most helpful, especially if you bring me back or send me back notes on the horse. I'd still have to meet you outside because
Right.
he is still considered.
Has it not been approved? Has it not? It hasn't been approved yet. It's a complete prototype.
Yes, that's why. It's a complete prototype.
No, okay.
Like,
Right, it can't be commercially available. You can't tell
Yeah.
people about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. The city has approved
Okay.
me to make
understand.
one, give one out to one person, and it has to be done
Oh.
outside the city in case it explodes. I don't think it will explode. I've ridden it around a couple times in the
Right.
back. Seems to be fine. I've even had it pull some carts around the back.
Right,
It's
but you
been
didn't
fine.
exactly.
With some
No
loads.
offense, but no offense, you didn't exactly It was just grain I was worried about. I'm not exactly light myself. No, I'm not sure. Is it strong enough to pull what I need it to pull, though? Because I don't want to just pointlessly endanger the prototype. I am planning on carrying several tons of things,
I mean, I can
potentially.
make another
I myself am a
prototype.
quarter. I myself. Well, that's extra materials and whatnot, and I'd have to pay you for that as well, for compensation for the work.
But I mean, a prototype has to be fully tested, so I mean,
It would take time.
Either
He looks
way,
over.
service is being done.
Right.
Either way, the transference of services and goods is still technically being done. In the notes that you give him from the testing of the prototype, if the prototype happens to explode, get destroyed via strain, via accident, it's
I mean,
still
I could fix the thing. It's not
you could
exactly
attempt to
difficult.
fix it and then continue to send back notes and stuff like
exactly.
that. So no matter what really happens, you're still both of you are still technically winning. Or both of you are still
Okay.
winning.
My only issue is how long is it going to take for you to have the prototype and have another prototype and have it be fully tested? He looks over. How long are we even here for?
We're here until we learn to be responsible or
No,
get real world experience.
I'm not
So
talking about what our parents said. I'm talking about the other thing, the actual scroll.
wait. We have till noon to and then we meet with our guide, and then I don't know what happens after that.
Okay. Can we take the fact that we're in an actual inn, an actual tavern, the Hawk's Nest thing?
Oh yes, yes, I know where
So it
that's
gives
at.
us what? That gives us like what? Maybe one day, maybe two. I mean, they have us in
Yeah.
overly comfortable accommodations. I can assume that's what it's for. Okay. How long will it take you to make a prototype, or are you willing to just surpass the testing to leave that up to me?
Oh no, I leave the testing up to you. I'll start on making a second prototype
Okay.
in case it blows up.
Oh, wait. So wait, that one horse can pull about what? This is already half a ton. Then you got
To make
Water
more than
Boy,
half
who's
a
like
ton, and we've
another.
got 400.
Right, I'm 400 as well. It's about
Yeah, so
half a ton
800.
between the both of us.
Earlier it's
And
silly.
then you've got Water Boy, who's another quarter ton. And then whatever materials and things that we are going to be carrying, and that'll have to be like what, maybe 2 tons,
Possibly.
maybe more.
Oh well, I made the
Right,
prototype
can
horse.
one horse pull that much?
I made the prototype to carry equal amount to what two horses can carry alone with an empty cart, plus a little extra.
All right. Seems like oh, okay. That sounds like it'll do then. Right. Very well. Okay. So how much is it for? I need the carts. I need the suspensions for it, and then of course the horse. Because
Yes.
it doesn't matter if I'm doing you a service. I still have to pay for materials. How much is all of that?
Let's see here. So the extra long cart is a little bit more expensive than regular cart. And
But naturally.
the suspensions, that's not much. I'll give you a little bit of added suspension. Just fair warning, the prototype horse makes for a little bit of a rocky ride. Just a fair warning.
We're not riding on the horse itself. We're planning on
No,
it pulling. That's why.
no,
That's why I
doesn't
agreed
matter.
to it.
Doesn't matter. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
So,
There can't be any worse than father's beatings when he gets upset, so I'd be fine. Yeah, that's
oh,
about as much as we have, and then plus like maybe an extra couple hundred from my lack of things.
so, it will run you roughly about Normally, I charge like $1,000 for all this stuff, including horses. I'm only
Right.
gonna charge you like,
Right.
I'll say 600 gold. Because you're doing me a service of giving me notes on the prototype that could possibly explode in your face.
He looks over. He looks over to Seymour and goes, all right, write out that contract. I'm ready to make this deal. He's like, what? What? Your handwriting's better than mine. Otherwise, I would do it myself.
He waves and pulls out like a pen and paper and
Yeah.
quickly drafts the agreement with the terms and everything.
Essentially, the lighter terms and stuff, like if the horses like if I'm responsible for the horses' maintenance and repair up until a certain point, but complete like things of that nature.
Yeah.
Excluding acts of divinity or like stuff like that.
Or,
Yeah.
ley line random chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys sign it, and he goes,
Okay.
yeah, so, I will, just tell me when you guys plan to leave, and I'll bring everything out to you?
Perfect.
You're right, I should be just fine. Okay. I have... So,
You got 18.5.
Cool. And he's like, alright, so I'm assuming you'll bring out the cot as well? Like, when we leave?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Of course.
And so he walks out for the he walks out. That being said, he then remembers something. He looks back and goes, oh, Seymour, weren't you telling me that you wanted to get some servants? Something about manual labor or something along those lines.
No, I was looking to hire some people, yes, for I'm not certain of what the other nobles combat styles are like, so I was thinking of hiring some mercenaries or guards.
You wanted to hire a mercenary? Okay, well,
Not a guard, something of that nature, or yes. But first, let's get your materials.
oi, my materials aren't that important. Remember we can figure that out later. Let's go find Waterboy. Let's figure out what he's doing.
Alright, so we'll put a pause on you guys, since you're worried about what your companion is doing. Let's go to Waterboy.
That nickname's gonna stick and it's great.
So, Damon, you went to go to the house that is white. Right before the Gothic district.
Yep.
Because it sticks out like a sore thumb.
Uh-huh.
So, you walk up to this white, it is a huge, by the way, it is a huge mansion. Probably 2 to 3 stories tall. It has lovely white roses, white rose bushes, and it has a white iron rod fence around it. And there's a gate at the front.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a sign on the front of the gate that says, "Please knock."
All right, I will knock.
You knock, and not even. You swear your eyes deceive you, because not even a moment later, there's a gentleman at the that is at that gate. He hasn't unlocked it yet, but he is in a black and blue suit with a veil covering half his face, and he says, "Oh, hello there. My name is Mr. C. How can I help you?"
Hmm. I was really curious about your house here. It kind of sticks out.
Oh yes, my house
You
is
know, the
right
whole
before
white
the.
theme.
Oh yes, my house is right before the Gothic district. It's very helpful for anybody looking for it.
Ah, so you are a marker house.
Oh, I don't know if you call me that. I also have a huge library inside. A lot of people like to come and read a book or two.
That sounds interesting. Would it be possible if I can come
Oh, of
inside
course,
and
just
look?
let me unlock my gate. And he unlocks the gate and opens it up and he says, please come on in and it'd be a pleasure to have you in my house. Would you like tea, coffee, booze?
He would be fine.
All right, please come on in. And you come in and he relocks the gate and he brings you into these beautiful white marble double doors and you come inside and everything is like marble white or cream white or off white. Everything's just white in this household as you're going through. Like oak white. Everything's just white as you're going through. And he goes, please just follow me. And within a couple seconds of coming into the house, he turns to the right and he opens a door. And inside is this expansive library lined with bookshelves. Just lined with bookshelves of all kinds. And he goes, please, go and find any book you like, and I shall get the tea. Would you like biscuits or cucumber sandwiches with your tea?
I don't think I'll take any of those. I already have eaten.
Alright, I'll just bring you some tea. I'll be back in a moment. I'll get you fresh tea. And he seems to go off and evidently go get you tea.
This is weird. I'm looking for anything weird at this point.
Alright, so you're looking for anything weird. Just roll me investigation as you're going through his expansive library.
No.
Castle, mute yourself.
That is a 19, so that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so you're going through his library and you see books on all the different kingdoms. You see one on this kingdom in particular, this city in particular. You see books on the arcane, books on all the different religions. You see fairy tale books. You see all kinds of stuff. And you see a couple of books that don't seem to have any names to them. Like, the names have always been, like, worn off from so much reading. Those probably catch your eye the most, because there's, like, a section of, like, 4 or 5 books that just don't have a name on their bindings. As they're on the bookshelf.
I will grab the first one of them.
Okay, you grab the first one. The first one has a reddish, an old reddish binding to it. It doesn't seem to even have anything on the cover. It's so worn. This book is so worn and so loved. And it definitely, even the pages look like they're very worn. So you can definitely tell this book's been loved. You can just tell by looking it over, like the pages definitely look worn even. Do you want to try to just look over the book itself, or do you want to actually open it up and look in it?
Alright, so you said I picked up a red one. What are the other colors that I assume the rest are different colors?
Yeah, they are. There's because there's 5 books in total. So there's a red one, there's a tan one, there's a green one, there is a blue one, and there is a yellow one.
I'm gonna put down the red one and pick up the blue one, and then I will look through the book.
Okay, same general effect. It's really hard to. There's almost nothing on the cover. It's so worn again. And the back part of it, though, it used to have a picture on it, and I mean used to, is the only thing you can see now from it being so worn is the old gold embossing that used to be around this picture. That's all that's left. Again, because it's been so worn and loved, you're guessing. And then you start to look through it. As you're looking through it, this book seems to almost, I guess, best described, it's come to life as you're looking through it. You are almost able to see this book. You see the Water Kingdom at one point, different princes fighting each other for the throne, and then one coming out on top as the new king. And then it shifts to a completely different scene of a lovely marriage and them having a lovely child. And then it flips to a completely different scene of an assassination attempt. And it just seems to go through these different scenes very periodically, like certain parts of the book are only still there, even. But this book seems to literally, like, just come to life before your eyes. And as you're going through it, Mr. C comes back in and he goes, "Oh, you found one of my lovely animated books. They're lovely pieces of artwork. I wish they made more of them. Ah, so sad. But here is your tea, good sir."
Appreciate. And then I will drink some of the tea and see what kind he decided to give me.
He gave you a very nice, like, lavender and chamomile tea.
Alright.
And he goes, "I see you picked out the Water Kingdom's animated book. It's a very nice one. Filled with some very intrigue and some love and some romance and some fights. Quite a thrilling book."
It looks like it could do with some mending.
Yes,
There's a lot of it that's kind of worn away.
yes, unfortunately these are the only 5 animated books I have left. All the others, sadly, do no longer work. The animations, at least, no longer work. The stories are still there on the pages, just, the animation, the magic no longer works. I haven't had the time to mend all of the incantations. It takes quite some time. As you can see, I have quite an expansive library, and it takes a lot of magic to mend even a small part of my library.
I quite understand.
But you're free
It's
to
quite a
visit.
fascinating thing.
You're free to visit at any time.
Of course, any chance I'll get, I'll come back. I can greet the others.
Of course, of course. But you probably have better things to do than spend in my stuffy old library.
True, but I do enjoy a good read when I get the chance.
Of course.
All this brawn is not always the best choice.
True.
I will bid thee adieu. I appreciate the invitation, and I will gladly accept when I get the next chance.
Of course, and please bring any friends you have along.
Finish the tea.
You finish the tea.
Of course.
You head out, and Mr. C, of course, walks you out. And, you, head meet with your fellows who have just finished exiting the stable area and the cart area, who end up meeting back up with you as they are walking back towards the, like, center area of town, I would say. Because they're trying to find something else. Well, you're heading towards them and they're, like, trying to find something else. Because they're trying to find mercenaries. So, Gonta and Castle. You guys...
Hello.
Hello. You guys end up meeting back up with Waterboy, who has
Hello there.
had a lovely little time in Mr. C's library.
Water boy, where'd you go? What did you see?
I found a very neat library.
Library.
That's good. Is there anything strange about it? Because that's why you went, right?
Besides very interesting books, some some with animation
Oh.
magic.
Oh, I haven't heard of animation magic in quite a bit. That's something we have a lot of over in Berkeley.
He only has about 5 books remaining, unfortunately.
It's more than most.
At least the one I picked up was of the Water Kingdom.
Interesting. I will point out we have a cart, and we actually have a mechanical horse, an automaton. So we've gotten that taken care of. Right now, I'm about to go and find some materials, maybe an actual proper melee weapon, because as much as I could use this, and he kind of like grabs at the butt of his musket on his back. As much as I could use that as a melee weapon, I'd rather not compromise the inner mechanisms.
Fair enough.
We didn't even touch your gold, really. I don't mind handing it back.
I'll take it back, then.
Sure.
That being said, Seymour,
He's
he's gonna look around and see if he can see, like, the time.
Hold up. Oh, yes. What's the time?
Right. Yeah.
Yes. So you look around, and Henry's shop actually has a clock above it, and you look back at Henry's shop, and it is only about 11 o'clock.
We have another hour.
I've got enough time to find my things, but Seymour, you were saying something about hiring mercenaries. I don't know if that's necessary. We've got water,
And this is true.
Briareus is pretty good at
And we
keeping us
have
safe.
a guide as well. But Waterboy, you said that the 5 books were of the 5 kingdoms?
Yeah, they at least had different colors that seemed to represent the different kingdoms.
There's more than 5. There's more than 5 kingdoms.
True, but there's
Yes, there
like
might be more than 5 that are represented, but I'm intrigued why they appear to be that way.
Those are just the books that I found. He said that there were more, but they were too damaged to keep on the shelf.
That's possible. Right.
So they're probably just the 5 that he has remaining are just the colors. I can tell you the colors.
There's not. I mean, chances are, if we are staying here for as long as I think we are, we can always all go visit that library later.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, is there anything else in particular you'll need? Because if there isn't, I'm going to go and find a good backup weapon and some supplies.
There is not at the current moment that I'm looking for. No. Would you like to meet or accompany you finding it?
Yeah, I don't mind company at all. Oh, Waterboy, you looking for anything? I know you gave me like half your gold, so you must not be looking for much.
Not really. I have most of my needs have already been met. I mean, I could take more, but it's not really a requirement.
Understandable. Okay then. Well, guess we'll start heading towards the general shops. Try to find some supplies. Um, you know, all you really think, as much as I would love to forge my own weapon, we don't have the time. Not the time that I would like to put into it, at least. Okay. He's gonna look. He's gonna look for one of the guards, like, because they seem to be pretty reliable. Excuse me. I'm looking for a reliable weapon shop, not one on the expensive side of town.
Okay, so you're on the pseudo end of the reliable area. And you stop a guard. This guard, I get, yeah, this guard. The person you stop, you is wearing armor.
Yep.
Naturally. It's like, it looks, has a gold tint to it. Because you approach them from behind, and it has a gold tint. All you can see is that they have some reptilian tail to them. And because it kind of like loops, their reptilian tail is long and it loops around, and they have a reptilian head. And you approach them, and they go, and you're like, "Hey, I'm looking for a reliable," and they turn on, and they go, "Oh, can I help you?" And this person is skinny, but also has muscle, you can tell. And you can also tell it's probably the
dense muscle. Okay.
It's probably the personal guard of the building they're standing in front of, which is a very nice, immaculate stone marble building.
Okay.
Which just says the jeweler on it.
Interesting.
And they
sorry,
but they are of some type of lizard folk descendant, but definitely you're thinking female, maybe? At least by the voice.
Perhaps it's best not to assume. He's gonna just kind of walk up and go, "Excuse me, right? I'm sorry, not from around here. I know the Reliable District, as I've been told, it's called as that direction. Oh, is there a good weapon shop there? I'm assuming there is, but where I wouldn't know the first place to find it."
Yes, the weapons shop is. I don't know if you've been to Henry's. Nice gentleman. Always a pleasure.
That I did. We just came back from buying a car from him, actually.
Good. So, not too far from Henry's, you will find a blacksmith. He is, how shall I say, eccentric, but lovely.
I understand. That's not a problem. I've been around eccentric people before.
You'll understand when you meet, him.
Right.
It is just a blacksmith with an anvil on top, and it just says, "Happy Anvils," by the way. Don't ask me where he came up with
Right.
the name. I couldn't tell you. Just like I couldn't tell you where my boss came up with the jeweler. It's a jewelry shop inside. I just get employed by the being inside, as they like to be referred to.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
He kind of looks a little confused at the fact that they overshared, but it's like doesn't want to say anything about it. Oh, well, we appreciate it. Oh, thank you. And he just walks off.
You can tell their boss is probably a little eccentric too, but they probably get a decent paycheck.
I mean, for me, that's a bad sign because most of the eccentric people I know are from the upper echelon. So it's like,
Intuitively funny.
I'm not so much worried about the happy anvils thing. I'm worried about that
No,
boss.
that's what
But
I'm
whatever, it's none
talking
of my
about.
business. Okay, so we make it. So we make our way to happy anvils.
So you make your way to Happy Anvils. And as you get closer, you hear the clink of a hammer on an anvil, just like going away at faster than you think it is possible.
Oh, what if they have one of those automaton hammers? I've heard so much about. He's gonna stand at the edge of the forge and just kind of like find something to knock on.
Yeah. So you find something to knock on, and then all of the hammering stops immediately.
Sorry to bother you. I came looking for a decent form of protection. Me and my companions are going to be leaving town for some bit. And I'd like to find something to protect myself with.
You hear, okay. Give us a moment, maybe 3.
I don't know if it's important to note, but my other background other than noble is folk hero. So like the common folk don't hate me.
Mm-hmm.
Ditto.
And so you wait, and the door opens, and from the back you hear, "Come on in. Take your time."
He walks in very slowly.
And this building is made out of definitely
and he looks
like
around.
iron and like hard stone. And you walk in, and
Respect.
you walk in and you see the forge lit in the back area, and you see a bunch of anvils.
Right.
And you see some different weapons in different stages, and you see the hammers are all put down. And as you get closer to the forge, you see an ogre at the back where the forge is. Happy ogre. And he has got on
Okay.
a forging bib. And,
Right. The apron. Right.
And some basic pants. And he's got on some forging gloves that he's just now taken off. And beside him,
right,
is maybe a equivalent to him, a 2-foot tall fairy, and then a maybe 3-inch tall fairy next to that fairy.
Okay. In giant, Bruga would just raise a hand and and state, "Hail, brother," because they're both ogres. And then in common, he would then continue, I'm looking for a good ball or something of that nature. My companions and I are all going on a long trip, and while I'm not exactly suited for the front lines, I would still like to protect myself with something.
The ogre will respond to you in giant of good hail, and then I'll go back to common and go, oh, right. Not a problem. These are my, well, the taller one is my wife, the smaller one is our child.
Like, he would look over and see Seymour kind of look surprised. Seymour, looks very rude.
Comrade, Seymour, he tries to be like, I'm sorry, I did not mean to be that stunned, but
It's okay.
his brain.
We get it a lot. We get it a lot. It's fine. It's fine. It's why we respond in tandem whenever.
Fairies work in mysterious ways.
That's why we respond in tandem whenever.
Fairies work in mysterious ways, cousin. We don't question it.
That's why we respond in tandem when anybody knocks at the door. But this is my wife and my child. We all work here at the forge. I make the things and they enchant them. Very good business. Very good business. But you.
It sounds like a good business.
Yes. But that's why we said it might take a couple moments. We had to stop all the hammering, because they enchant all the hammers to work, and so I don't have to make multiple orders very quickly.
Right.
That's rather efficient.
Yes, very good for making.
I might have to take that idea myself if I can. That being said, I would like to ask, I just need a normal ball. Average steel ball. That's all I need. I don't need anything fancy. It's not that I'm lacking the funds, necessarily, but in terms of budgeting, I'm not entirely sure how many people are coming with us on this trip, and I don't know how much materials I'll need for, cooking and all that jazz.
No, not a problem. We can just give you a standard issue, one that we make and, rolls. That's not a problem. And he points to his child, and he goes, Scylla, can you go get the young man a maul? And she goes, and you can't hear her because she's so tiny, but you're guessing she says yes, because the smallest one flies off, and then comes back, and deposits a maul right in front of you.
All right. He's gonna kind of step back for a second and just swing it. Like test. You gotta test it. Yeah. What, Seymour? Every time you have a tool, you must test it. It's man law.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Just watch your swing.
What? Alright, look. It's better if I swing at you than if I swing at Waterboy. Because if I hit him, he'll actually punch me.
That's just better.
Taking note of that, immediately just jabs you in the side. For even thinking about it.
What? I wasn't going to swing at you even. Just a thought. You the stupid claw nails. Baloney.
Hey, now, no fighting in the shop.
To which she's like, anyway. That's just a noble thing. We're all distant related cousins. To put it bluntly, I think my mother's side, your father's side, pointing at Seymour. I don't even remember yours. Like, they were an interesting bunch.
Our relatives were very experimental in their relationships.
Mm. Which is why you shouldn't judge that the fairy and an ogre are
I
not
wasn't
together.
surprised. I was questioning how they do it.
Oh,
It wasn't a matter of
that's
fuck
easy.
that. It's a matter of how the fuck.
She's always on top. That's easy.
We don't want to know. It's not our business.
That's. I
It's-
should have thought of that. My apologies. That makes more sense.
Besides, you can't talk. You know, the one time we had a large family reunion, we all wondered how the halfling showed up.
That. Yeah. Yeah, completely. You're right. Like.
Trust me, I remember Waterboy over here. We had to stop her from waterboarding the halfling to ask him how he showed up.
You really
that's
blame me. The
quite a
little
few.
shit stole my gold.
Or it's not my problem that you didn't want to have. Do you know how difficult it is to find the right materials for something to go on a belt for you? It chafes off with your shells. Seriously.
We
Okay.
appreciate the wall. How much is it?
Oh,
That was, yeah, right. How much is the wall?
the mall. You've caused me so much entertainment. I'm not even sure I want to charge you, but I guess I'm supposed to.
I mean, at the very least, for the materials, steel's not super expensive, but it is still a cost.
I guess give me like 10 gold for it.
That sounds good.
10 gold. Here you go.
Pockets. It's like, well, that's right. That's right. We made you I made you the designated treasure between at least two of us. Right. Oh, hey, by the way, in the off chance that we're staying here longer than expected, is it fine if I come back here to use the forge?
Oh, yes, completely. Come back, use the forge. If I'm not here, my wife should be here. Sometimes I do runs outside of town around town to gather
Right.
wasteful materials.
I understand. A man after my own heart. I do the same thing.
So,
This is the best way to keep. It's the best way to take down profit. Take down cost of materials. You scrap whatever you can.
Right. Good. Can I have your names? I don't think you
Yes, I was
introduced
just
yourselves when we
asked
came in.
oh, yes, sorry, I didn't give out my names. My name is, Desmond. My wife's name here is Julia. And I'm sure you heard our daughter's name.
Got it.
I mean, it would at least be polite so I can say hi, even if it's very hard for me to hear her.
I think I said her name earlier.
I don't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I don't think so.
Alright.
What was it? What?
I believe.
You might have said it while I was trying. You might have said it while I was trying to speak, and because of the whole weird delay that we have, I didn't hear it.
Probably. I want to say it was like Sylvia or something.
Sounds about right.
Cool. I got the names.
Okay. So it's like we'll appreciate it. So he now has a ball. Okay. Where do you normally get your supplies and your materials when you're not, recycling? We'll be needing some of those.
Oh, when I'm not recycling, I go normally.
Right.
Normally, if I'm not recycling the, town stuff, I normally make my way to JP's Junks. I normally go there. They're really friendly folk. I'd say hit up there. JP's Junks is nice. It's just one individual. They just go by JP. Not entirely sure what they are, but I wouldn't question it. JP is just a nice individual. Nice person. And sometimes has some interesting finds in their shop. Along with the bunch of the scrap that I pick up.
Noted.
Interesting finds, you say? We
Yes.
should be interesting then.
Right. Hold on. Do you have a clock? We have an appointment to make.
Oh,
No,
it
yes.
is 11:30.
You got 30 minutes to get what you want, or we can just head back to the inn and then go the materials after.
We can. Okay, I'm gonna get the very basic things that I need. We'll go to the junk shop another day.
Works for me.
He reaches out a large hand to Desmond and goes, "Oh, very much appreciate it. By the way, I am Baron Bruga, Baron Bruga Tose. Yeah, this is my cousin Seymour.
Hello, I am the Duke. I'm the heir to the dukedom in the Commerce Kingdom.
And
Very
then
nice.
that's my other cousin. We call him Waterboy, but he's Briareus Pike.
Very nice to meet all of you. Hope you guys enjoy your stay here. Please stay on the reliable side of the town. We have the best stuff that's not overly priced. Unlike Isabella's
Yeah, I noticed.
side.
Seriously,
Is it a corporate war between the overpriced sides and the reliables?
No,
To a
not
degree,
necessarily. It's just really overpriced there. I mean, if you want to go buy overpriced
Right.
fancy stuff, I'd
all the.
be my
Like-
guest. But
Never.
I mean,
It is
all
very
of the.
if you
ridiculous
go
to
over
buy
there,
things
you
from
have to deal with
overpriced
you have to
shops.
deal with like the religious feud that happens over there. Really not. Rather send you guys there.
I'd
There's
rather not.
always something with the religious folk. There's
Oh,
always something
right.
with the religious folk.
Okay, there is one question I have though. Where's the slums? We haven't noticed anything like that here, and it's not that we
It's
like slums
off-putting not to see
exactly.
it in a city.
Right.
Oh,
Where we're from, it's
yes.
strange.
Any place, any city, any town that is part of the
Right.
kingdom, you won't find any slums because there aren't any slums.
Okay, how is that possible? I didn't realize the kingdom of Grunisam was very good at that sort of thing.
Oh, they're great at it. There also aren't any criminals.
Right. That's something else I noticed.
I have a question. What happens to those who commit crime?
Or, can't afford to pay for the taxes or the rents.
Oh, you can always afford rent and taxes.
Right, okay. What about criminals?
The criminals?
Right.
Become servants who can then afford to pay the taxes.
So they
Oh.
have indentured slavery or servitude in exchange for their crimes?
Doesn't you can't call it slavery. It's rude.
No,
They
they
get
make
fed, they get taken care of. It's either servitude or slavery.
No, if they commit a crime, they get a fair trial. against their peers. If they are found guilty, then a family offers to take them in. They get a paid wage, which taxes then get taken out of, and gets paid back to the kingdom for their crime. Once their crime is paid off, they can either choose to stay with said family,
Right.
which is normally for the benefits, because then they also get housing and food and money that they can spend.
Hmm.
It's also why there are no
I feel like this
slums.
is a rip-off of the Netherlands. I think this is like the Netherlands at this point.
Mm, it kind
this just sounds like the Netherlands at this point with this prison system.
it kind of does, but also like
This is also
I
why
don't
there
know.
are no slums.
It's
Because
definitely interesting, and they're created. It's
because
not. It's the thing is, it's not a like the thing is in practice, it's not super effective. But yeah. Anyway,
there are also no
right. Okay.
slums.
Look, I'm just.
Because you're not allowed to be poor. If you are poor,
Yeah.
it is the same effect.
Genuine. See, that was what I was worried about. Okay. Good to know.
Some people
He
literally
kind
get
of
married to
he
make
just
sure
kind of takes it.
they are not poor.
Duly noted.
Or they join
Very well.
religion to make sure they are not poor. Or
And therefore gets not used to.
or they join one of the many shops to make sure they're not poor. Or the militia, or any of the, military.
He holds up a hand. Oh, thank you, brother. Look, we're on a bit of a time crunch. I have quite a bit of supplies to get my hands on that we need to return.
Of course. Good luck in whatever your mission is.
I still haven't figured out what it is. All I know is just my kingdom sent me out because I'm expendable.
I think they got rid of me because they were getting annoyed with what I was doing with the commanders.
Right. Yeah, I heard about that. Anyway, thank you kindly.
Thank you.
Just
You three head back to Hawk's Nest.
well, like the rest of the things that I'm buying are going to be. Well, the rest of the things that I'm going to be buying is going to be based off of like pure market value anyway. So it's like I'm not going to go through the trouble of trying to buy everything because it's mostly like a couple of supplies and then rations, tent, stuff like that, and then I
got
am
quick
going to get
utensils.
I am getting leather. I am getting leather armor.
Okay.
I don't have any. And then from there, just he would head back with whatever gold he has left to potentially spend at the weird junk place, which may or may not be a thrift shop.
So you guys head back to the Hawk's Nest. And you guys go to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a bustle of place heading
there. Tavern 3.
Yes, table 3. You guys head in, it is a bustle of place. It is a bustle of place heading in there for lunch. And you guys head in. And it is dark.
Mr. Grayson!
And you yell out his name, and he goes, "Oh, one moment, let me seat these people." And he seats some people, and he goes, "Oh, come on down." And it is this big, almost 8-9 foot tall dragonborn that is huge and big, and a mix between like a slate gray and a black dragon, like scales for this dragonborn. He is, wonderful. And he goes, "Hello there. Do you have a reservation? If not, I'll have to try and find a spot for you.
We're looking for table 3.
Yep.
We are here on a mission, yes.
No, we're here to visit Mr. Johanna. I don't know how many people there are, but we are part of his table.
Party?
Party, yes.
Whatever.
Do not worry. Please, it's right over there. Please have a seat. There are already menus on the table. Please pick out whatever you like, as in food and drink. And they will be there shortly. He's just grabbing a couple few last things before they come and sit with you. And everyone else that is joining your party, everyone should be there shortly. But please, a waitress will be around to get your food order shortly.
Appreciate it.
You guys walk over,
Right,
and there are enough tables. There are enough seats for all of you, and all the seats seem to be whatever size that you need it to be. Seems like these chairs are magically enchanted because they have all numbers of people and all kinds of people coming in and out of this place. And the menu seem to have food and drink from all of the kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly a diverse taste.
Alright, water boy. I was hoping to have some seafood. You got any recommendations?
Oi, water boy.
No, boy, he's roasted his thoughts again.
No. I was doing something.
Fine, very well. You got any recommendations? I was looking at the clam. Looks nice, but I don't know. What do you recommend from your kingdom?
Usually the swordfish is usually good. Maybe some tuna.
Oh, I like tuna. I heard tuna's good. I'll have some tuna. Yeah, I'll have this tataki. What is that? Says it's like raw tuna. I'll have that. That sounds good.
Oh. Sure, go ahead. Make sure to eat the little green meat.
Green
It's
stuff.
quite a good delicacy.
Seymour just laughing to himself at this.
Okay, wait. You guys are in on a joke. What's the joke?
There's no joke, my friend. There's no joke. Just make sure you eat everything that's on the plate.
I mean, that's the only prim and proper thing to do when eating. Right? I don't know why you're making such a big deal about the green stuff.
I'm gonna have a burger. I want to have a hamburger if possible.
Here, I'll order the same thing and I'll give you my green stuff. It'll make it a lot better.
No.
I want you to get the full experience.
I don't. It doesn't sound. I don't sound as. I'm not as enthused to try your meals.
I'm gonna roll the wide open. It's great.
No. He's gonna fall for it. I'm gonna roll Constitution to see how well I take the spice.
Okay, go for it. See you guys get your
You're
food.
getting full two doses of it. Because I'm giving you mine as well.
Do I roll a disadvantage because it's like I'm eating twice as much as I probably should?
Yeah.
Because I rolled like a, what is this, a 20 something?
Oh, the only reason I'm going to have you roll
I rolled an unnatural
So,
20.
That's a disadvantage?
yeah, I'm going to give you disadvantage just because it's so much of the stuff that it probably shouldn't go with all this food.
Cool.
That face says, God damn it.
So he decides to kind of get it out of the way. He's going to eat the wasabi first because he's not sure why you guys are so intent on having him eat the wasabi. Right?
Seymour said nothing. Seymour was just laughing.
No, but like you're laughing and like he thinks you're agreeing with him, right? So he clumps it all together, takes it up under like a little bit of seaweed and just
Come on. Comrade, no, that's too much.
I'm banned.
Comrade. Waterboy, you're an asshole for that one. But I didn't stop it. I'm also an asshole.
You know what I'm gonna
The
do?
waitress,
You know what I'm
one of
gonna
the
do?
waitresses
Just to
comes
be the
by
fun
and goes,
guy.
"Would you like some warm milk to calm the spice down?"
I thought Pam was a
Yes,
nice person
yes,
from
yes,
town.
please, yes, please. Give him the
Brings
warm
by
milk
some
or some
warm
chocolate.
It's
milk.
just
So you can calm down the
So
spice.
Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
what are you making? What are you doing? What are you doing to this poor man? What are you using prestidigitation for?
I'm getting rid of the calming effect.
Like you can't do that with
You
prestidigitation.
can. You can
The
turn it
most
into straight water. You can turn it into straight water. It does nothing.
No, it does do something. You know what happens if you
It
drink
makes it
water? When
worse.
you,
Makes
yeah,
it
it makes it
worse.
worse.
It makes it worse. Comrade, what the fuck?
Okay, so
God
instead
damn it.
she'll bring you
God
by
damn
some
it.
bread. Instead she'll bring you by some bread.
Bread or some,
I'm sitting here
if you have
dying, trying not to fall out of the
chocolate,
chair.
my daddy with this.
And he's just like he's got like tears streaming down his face, and he's just like, "No, I did not that. It was just my share. You broke it."
Of course it was, comrade. It's called wasabi. It's very spicy.
Were you? And he looks up at one of the waitresses, like just tears streaming down his face as he's really trying not to snot out of his nose. What is this stuff?
She goes, "You're supposed to eat it with the fish, not all at once."
I got that. What is it?
He's asking what is it made of.
Oh, and she will explain to you what it is made of.
He's like, fermented horseradish? Well, of course this stuff stings. Oh, I'm never trusting you again, Waterboy.
Hey, cousin. This is payback for the time you made me drink ale without telling me what it was.
You enjoyed it.
I blacked out and you left me in a fucking squid pit.
You said you wanted to swim with the tentacles. It's not my fault. And he's just like blowing his nose.
We couldn't get you out of that.
You kept diving back in. It's not my fault.
I still blame you for the incident, so congratulations. We are now even, my cousin.
He then looks over at Seymour. I'll get you back. You
What did
just
I do?
you warned me.
I was laughing my ass off, comrade.
I know something was wrong, but you didn't say anything. You know I still trust him.
Yes, I do you trust him, but I'd expect that at a certain point where I'm laughing my ass off and he's being a little bit suspicious about giving you an extra amount of the green stuff, you would figure out that it probably is not in your best interest to eat it all.
Hey. In
That's
fairness,
why-
it's good stuff if you actually eat it right. But,
That-
you know, I
that
just
is
didn't know about
correct.
eating.
So he takes like some.
I
He
tried
takes
to
like.
warn you just as you were gonna eat the entire thing. I'm like, no, don't. And
Yeah,
then you
I
ate
didn't expect you to actually do that. I expected you, at least try some with the fish.
Right. What? You made it sound like such a good thing, and made
It
such a
is
big
when you
deal
put it
out
on
of
the
it.
fish, you dummy.
It's not my fault. Out of character, I'd like to point out I rolled a nat 1 for Constitution save. That's why he had such a
He
strong
went from
reaction.
a natural 20 to a nat 1.
Hey, you said the dice were gonna come back for you. They came back for you.
Ah, they did. And it's like, and so he's just like, and it's like, okay. And so he takes like some of the ginger that usually comes with it and just like grabs a little piece and like,
Good, that's
Okay,
meant to be
Okay,
palate
again,
cleanser.
these are things that you're supposed to eat with the fish.
You can have the ginger beside itself.
out of character, the ginger's meant to cleanse your palate so you could eat something else.
I know.
It's like, okay. make you eat with different. Shut up. It's just like as he just very calmly like takes a large clump of like tuna and rice and just. Oh. So this is good stuff. What you get to be
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so we obviously have our gracious meal, and from then on, Bruga is going to be a little bit questionable about anything that is remotely green.
And that is where
The
I
orcs and
will.
goblins, man. Bro, why are you being racist?
Like that.
You know, I really wish I could use prestidigitation just to change the color of the wasabi next time, so it's just blue.
You could have. That's
Or it's
something you
pink.
could have used it.
Oh no, I can make it look the same color as the fucking ginger.
Yeah, you could. Oh, God.
But that is where I'm going to
I
end
have
it.
new temptations.
For this mini session. There are
Okay.
others incoming.